Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura. How's everybody doing? So what do I have for you guys today? Well, Sophie and I took our Centauro 120 and her T80 into a Tier 7 battle on Lost Island. And my poor little Centauro 120 has got the biggest gun in the game. We call it the Blunderbuss, because at Tier 7 it does Tier 9 level damage. But it's inaccurate as hell. Even with the two things I have on it to increase its accuracy and one thing I have to increase its damage, it's still inaccurate and doesn't shoot straight. So I come pulling up here, and an Abrams comes right up beside me. So I know I got main battle tank support. I have a gander. Nothing. I have another cautious gander here. Hello. Pull back. We could assume I'm spotted otherwise. Sophie unleashes and misses. Because that T80 accuracy, that snapshot accuracy on that T80 ain't good. Now, I know this is dangerous. So I'm looking out over the side of my tank here. And a Stingray 2 decides to come on in. Oh, well, I bounced him. He bounced me. We had a good old conversation. I don't know why he came back. It wasn't very sprite there, because there's a T80 and I'm a boomstick, and I shot him right in the turret. That's one dead tank between the two of us. I'm leaning back out here, looking for shots on this Markava if he's silly enough to come out. Knowing I can rip... Oh, Sophie gets a shot off. I'm not spotted, and I realize it, and I pull up, and not quite getting it. Like I said, it is very inaccurate. Now this time, I'm looking for that shot. I'm looking very nice and cautious. And ooh, I get it! Ooh, 793 off of a Sabo shell. The heat rounds can do up to 1,009 with the way I have it set up. Which, if you want to know the way I have it set up, go watch my Centauro 120 review. I throw down smoke to cover Sophie so she can come up here, and Spitfire, that's her in-game name, ooh, delivers a nice hit to that Centauro. And I try to get the killing shot, but the inaccuracy of my gun and him moving come together to say no. No, I'm not allowed yet. Sophie finishes him off, and I come up and I go, that's a challenger. That is a challenger. And you know what? Even hitting the commander's hatch is still 280 to 300. Still a pretty decent smack. Ooh, he's shooting at me. I'm going to dive down into the water here. And we're a Centauro 120 submarine. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to not be looking this way. And I say, oh shit, there's another challenger. There's a Leopard 2 behind us. We are surrounded. We are losing. We've got to do something. We've got to make something happen. Ah, partial damage hit. I'll take it, but I was hoping for the killing blow. That should have been a killer hit, and it wasn't. And Spitfire's holding off tanks to the left. I'm trying to get tanks on the right. Oh, I missed the HE shell. I was trying with the high explosive, and I didn't quite get it. Dead Markava. Through your own smoke screen that was supposed to shield you, it shielded me instead. Woo! That's my giblets! I was trying for the T80. I was trying really hard. Now let's slow this down a little bit so I can zoom in on the action. Oh, and I'm getting shot by a weasel. I don't know where he is, and I have to come out in front of these tanks, and I'm hoping that neither one's looking at me. The T-80 doesn't appear to be, and the Weasel's still firing, and I go under the water to get away. And I'm like, you know what? I can outflank these bastards. We're out now at number 2-1. Missiles, of course, as you guys saw, impacted into the water harmlessly. But I've made the decision to outflank and outmaneuver when this T-80 exposes his side for a lethal shot. However, in the process, we lost our Weasel, bringing us down further. And I see the ATGM launcher, and I'm like, nope. That is a big bag of screw you-istan. Still outnumbered 2-1, mind you. And it's down to us two against, well, mostly full health, half to full health main battle tanks and a one-shot main battle tank and a Weasel or a BMP-3. Oof. I get the hit, and I'm going on in. Ow. Commander's hatch takes care of you. Now I recognize that going against the BMP-3 is not a good idea, and I need to support Spitfire. So I start heading around to kind of get around behind them and attack from an unexpected direction, and also put some range between myself and these opposing tanks. And I run into a T-80 who's not paying attention! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't make that mistake, Fiaura. Don't make that mistake. Alright, I need to get back here and support Sophie. I've now secured this end of the flank. It's time to go support Sophie, who's facing off, by the way, it's been facing off this entire time against a Leopard 2. I was too late to do something. No, I'm not. Their tanks are bogged down trying to get up here to help. And I'm like, I'm coming! I'm coming! Sophie getting the killing blow. She's got 2 shots of damage left in her, but there's 2 main battle tanks and an AFV still left hunting us. And I'm coming back around here. I was trying to make sure that there was no way they were going to outflank her. And I'm right up with her. And I decide to reposition. Because I'm getting this hint that maybe they were looking for me and not her. And I might have led them astray. So I go back here to secure our rear. And there's the BMP-3 right into our hands. He doesn't know where I am. He knows where Spitfire is, and Spitfire waxes him. But Spitfire in the process takes a hit from the Challenger. Blind shot, 275. Now, watch this. I'm going to zoom over here to the Challenger 1. Okay, zoom over here to where the Chally is. We're paused at the moment. One of the things I do like about this replay system is I can do stuff like this. Now this Challenger and I have basically no real line of sight to each other. As you guys can see, there is a lot of stuff between us. And this Challenger driver just felt me ricochet him again. Now we know he's there, and I'm coming out here to outflank. As you guys can see, I'm coming right on out here. And he doesn't see me. Well, now he does. He sees what's up. And Sophie delivers a round right into the side of his turret. He still sees what's up. And Sophie kills him. Now I want you to see this. This is where he died. The round flew from over here, right along the top of this hill. Look at this. I distracted him, and Sophie's shot, at best, was a minuscule. Look at how little she has to actually shoot of him. Right over the top of this ridge, straight into this Challenger corpse. That's insane. T-80 actually shot an accurate hit. And now there's just the Type 92. Now this game has gone from 2 versus 1 to, or from we're outnumbered 2-1 for a very long time there, to just the 2 of us. And it's been a real hell of a struggle to get this far. Round after round having to leave the chamber between the two of us. Absolutely getting our guns on target. And I had to go hunting all the flankers over here on E line and F line. Had to go hunting all of those flankers in hopes of getting rid of them. Because 3 of my kills are 1, 2, 3 up here. Now I move on to the cap circle. And I get down here because the Chinese tank has no gun depression, and we know it. It has one of the worst gun depressions in the game. And so I tell Sophie, get behind that rock. I wanted her actually on the other side of that rock. But get behind that rock. So if he comes for you, or if he comes out, you can duck to cover and stay alive. So we're sitting here waiting. And I'm looking at the top of that ridge. She's looking at the top of that ridge. And she's ready to duck around either way, depending upon which way this guy comes out in order to save her life. Now, he knows he's got 2.5 minutes to come in here. Just 2.5 minutes of absolutely the most tense moments ever. It's a trap. And the M1 Abrams doesn't realize he's revealing our positions. But this Type 92 has got to come in here. And he's got to snapshot Sophie. Like, no questions asked. He's got to snapshot her. He's got to snapshot the Spitfire, eliminate that T-80, and then deal with me. But at the same time, we're sitting here. And I don't know why the Abrams revealed our location. We have worked stupidly hard to make it where we could win this. And there he is. And he comes over in the worst position possible. At the exact crest of the hill. And he's just a flaming wreck from my cannon. Look how high that turret flies off his tank. All the way up into the air. He gave me underbelly and everything. Poor dumb son of a bitch. Poor dumb son of a bitch. But that is the end of this this epic back and forth of a Centauro 120 and a T-80 main battle tank pulling it back from the edge. If you notice, when we got to the point we were outnumbered 2-1, out of the 11 kills we had racked up, we'd only achieved 3 of them so far. We had to kill those 8 tanks that had us outnumbered 2-1 on our own. Now let's go take a look at the final battle results screen to just see what came out of this particular war. And here we have it, folks. Here we have it. The Centauro 120 pulling 4,800 damage, ace tanker, gold star, and the reconnaissance medal. The Centauro 120 with the recon medal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemy vehicles I shot, one of which I shot twice. But that's not the whole story. The whole story here is the T-80 and the Centauro 120, 11 kills and over 10,500 damage between them. That is a hellish amount of effort. I got 3,400 reputation for the extra kill, the assist damage, and the spotting, while Sophie got 3,200. I also got an extra critical hit, but the Centauro 120 is known to do that. 19 shots fired, 16 landed on target, 12 penetrating hits, 9 enemy damaged, 400,000 credits in this Wolf edition with 31,000 convertible reputation. And I also had to bounce a shot. I bounced a shot, received 9 hits, but I bounced one of those rounds hitting me from some little 105 cannon. Hoo-wee! That's a battle. And that is why we call this series Damn Fine Work. So if you all had a good time, if you really, really did, fire your gun at the like button. Make sure you hit it on the way out. If you'd like to see more stuff by me, Fiaura, there's this big red subscribe button. Come on, push it. Push it. I want more subscribers. We're trying to hit 5,000 so I can give you guys stuff. I've got WZ codes and all sorts of stuff. WZ Puma codes. I've got some World of Tanks swag. I've got a couple of random games. Come on, you know you wanna. And if you want me to give that stuff away, we need to hit 5,000 subscribers. Which means that you need to share this on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, wherever you can put it that's a social media site. Come on, throw it up, put it down. Lay it on the line. If you would like to see the previous damn fine work, it's right there, over on my left. And if you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, or you can check out the advertisement at the end of the video. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, and I'll be signing off for right now. And I hope to see all of your lovely faces next time. Bye-bye, everyone! Oh my god, I had his side and everything, did nothing.